Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Okay, so let's so that's gonna be, yeah. Oh, the Eagles won. I just got up early to watch that. It's about the only thing that was good so far today. Real Madrid taking the piss. Real Madrid is taking the piss against Barcelona, but that was to be expected. So that probably means Lopetegui gonna be out of a job. That probably means Lopetegui gonna be out of a job. That's very likely what that means. That means Lopetegui gonna be out of a job. That's problem. Sometimes the in-house option isn't always the best option. Sometimes, but anyway, so they're gonna be not. Oh bloody hell! How in the bloody hell was this allowed to happen? It seems that the Champions League win didn't fix all their ailments. That's... So that's, that was a, so that's for all those, so the Eagles won. I mean, Blake Bortles, I think, had like, I think he had a decent amount. He had a. So obviously the problem is not the. Blake Bortles had almost 300 passing yards. Still a little bit of a concern. That's still a small bit of a concern, but overall, we didn't allow them to go drive after drive with this crap. And that was important, is that we got off the field when we needed to. That was the important thing, I think, was huge for this game. The Eagles got off the field when they needed to. That was the big thing. That was the big thing that they needed to do, and I think that was great that they did. They got off the field when they had to. That was the huge thing. Get off the field when they needed to. And I mean, these are two teams that are right in the thick of things for their division and their division and whatnot. So that's it. Those are two teams that are right in the thick of the conversation. Yeah, those are two teams right in the thick of the conversation. That's what makes this massive. Yeah, that's what was huge, was when they needed to, they got off the field. Yeah, they got off the field when they had to. That was the huge component of what they needed to do today. That was huge. They got off the field when they needed to. That's... So that's one of those, So that was the important thing, is that that's one of those. Yeah, so that was, to me, was the big thing. The offensive line, that's still a work in progress. That's still a work in progress. There's still work to be done with the offensive line. But overall, they didn't allow Carson Wentz to get killed back there. I have a problem with the first fumble. I mean, all I want is some damn consistency. If you're gonna call it one way, call it the same way too. Like, that's the thing. That definitely was not a fumble. That was an incomplete pass. I mean, that was literally, they called almost the same thing on Thursday night, was an incomplete pass. That one was incomplete. Like, what the bloody hell? Can we please reach some common ground of consistency? Some common ground and some damn consistency. That's all I want, is some consistency across the board. That's all I'm asking. It's not that much to ask for, is it? Some consistency is not that hard to ask for. That's all I want. I'm like, if people complain, they can talk to me, complain about. I just want some consistency. I want all the calls to be called one way. That if you're gonna call it that way, that's the way I want it called. If you're gonna call it incomplete, that's my big thing. If you're going to call it one way, keep calling it that way. Don't change it. Don't change it as you go. Because that literally almost that same thing was called incomplete on Thursday night. But we still got the win, so I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. Right now, I guess it's insignificant. They get. Let's. So let's. That's. That's. Yes, that's. So that's one of those. Yeah, I want it called the same way. I want it called consistently. So that's my thing. Just call it split. We just keep calling it that way. Arsenal Drew, separate story. Like, seriously, they need to start. They need to seriously start. Like, it just to me, it just seems like the flopping problem is ignored. Like, they'll put up a few people saying, "Oh, we're gonna go for you," like charge you with deceiving a match official, but then then doesn't. But then they don't. They're not. Again, same thing with this is consistency. I wish they would do it more because it happens a lot more than I think they want to admit to. But whatever. Yeah. So the Eagles won. I've got the Sounders, who I believe can get as high as 3rd today with a win. But I think they're going to host a playoff game. Yeah, we can get as high as 3rd if FC Dallas falls today and we win. We're playing Colorado, so that's probably not going to happen. Because Colorado is kind of bad. And Colorado's kind of bad. Colorado's bad. So I have a hard time seeing that one. Sorry, I just don't see that. So yeah, I've got a hard time seeing that one. I don't see it. So Seattle can win. Yeah, Seattle can win the East today. Seattle can get a higher place if they win and Dallas loses. But no matter what, Seattle cannot catch one of the top 2. No, they cannot catch one. Well, they could actually catch. They could catch Kansas City if something. No, they can't. They can't get the #1 spot. That's guaranteed. They're not getting that spot. They're not going to get that spot, but everything else, okay. Alright. What was I looking? I'm just trying to think of what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I was trying to count my repels and make sure I didn't overuse one. I wanted to make sure that I didn't use one of a certain kind that I hadn't used. So that's gonna be kind of. Why am I using sand? Why am I using sand? Why are you using rapid spin? Do you not know water attack here? Do you not see that I'm a ground type? Do you not see that Sand Slash has bad special defense? Alright, so that's the thing I'm not understanding. Oh, it's 4-1 Barcelona. Bloody hell. Yep, Lopetegui done. Yeah. I don't understand why they don't this game. They don't look at what you've got out. They don't look at the deeper things like I have become accustomed to. Oh my gosh. Ugh, my brain is so wired differently now than in the past. Damn it! Oh, I guess it didn't apply all the way. I guess that didn't apply all the way. Your defense is all around bad, if I remember. But Seeking's kind of mediocre. Let's be honest here. In Gen 3, it really is sucked by it sucks for the time split. For the stat split, it sucks to be that. Yeah, that was one Pokemon that got shivved. I don't know why I didn't switch out. I guess it doesn't really matter in hindsight. So yeah, my brain is wired so much. I look at the deeper stats now. Like Pokemon's one example. I didn't really think about things like nature, special attack, and whatnot. I thought about the strongest thing wins. And then you realize that's not how it works. You gotta use your brain. You gotta use your cranium. And that's how much. That's how much things have how different I look at things now. Like, it's different to think about how my brain is wired now to how it once was. It's strange. Whether or not that's a good thing is a subjective question. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, so I guess with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Pokemon Leaf Green.